Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome to Islam is Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, in the previous classes we discussed about the process that how we can clean our sexual organs before the ablution. And now in previous class we discussed briefly that what's the complete process, especially for a man and for women, the cleaning purpose of the sexual organs before the ablution. Now in today's class we will discuss about those things which are ineligible and prohibited in Islam for the cleaning purpose of the sexual organs. Now why and which things are prohibited? So let's come. The first thing which are ineligible and especially prohibited in Islam is the bonds. Bonds. You don't have allowed to use the bond for the cleaning purpose of the sexual organs, because it's the hadith of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that no one have allowed to use the bonds for the cleaning purpose of the sexual organ, because the bond is the eating purpose of for the ghost. Ghost use the bonds for the eating purpose. So it's the hadith of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and from the hadith we knew that we don't have allowed to use the bond. Now the second one is the eating things, like those things which are eaten by a human or eaten by animal. We don't have allowed to use both of these things for the cleaning purpose of the ablution. Why? Because the eating of those things which are specially used for eating, so this is the gift from Allah. So you don't allow to misplace, or you don't have allowed to insult the gift of Allah. That's why you are not allowed to use those things which are used for eating purpose. It's for the cleaning purpose of the ablution. Now the third one, you cannot use the block, like that block which are specially prepared in the fire, and from that block people usually make homes. So you are not allowed to clean your sexual organs with the help of that block. Why? Because these blocks are very harm. It can damage your sexual organ. That's why. Now the coil, fourth one is the coil. You are not allowed to use the coil for the cleaning purpose of the sexual organ, because the coil, especially coil used for the burning purpose, and for the burning is used for cooking food, etc., etc. So you cannot insert the fire, you cannot insert those things, those sources which are used for the preparing process of any kind of food. That's why for the coil is not allowed. Now mirror, fifth one is mirror. You cannot use the mirror for the cleaning purpose of the sexual organ. Why? Because the mirror is a danger thing, and it's, if you use, so it is the chance to damage your organ through the mirror. Now the sixth one is the lime. Lime is a very, we can say it's a kind of sparking thing. So if you sprinkle water on the lime, so now it produces the carbon dioxide, it produces the carbon. So just consider that when you take the limestone and you just touch to your penis or to your sexual organ after the piss, so what will be happen? Just imagine, like you will just burst your sexual organ. So that's why the lime is not allowed for the cleaning purpose of your sexual organ. Now, and also the seventh one is those things which are very, very respectable in our society, like especially the very respectable clothes, like those clothes which are very, we can say, which are very high price or which are very respectable. So that's why you cannot use those things. Also you cannot use the wool, because wool is very respectable things. Mostly people use the blanket, mostly people use the wool to make the blanket or to make the other things. So that's why you are not allowed to use the wool. Now my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, remember one thing, that don't clean your sexual organs through the help of the right hand, because the hadith of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that إذا بال أحدكم فلا يأخذ ذكره بيمينه, that any one of you people, when you just performing the piss, so don't catch your penis with the help of right hand. Use the left hand. And also with the help of right hand we can eat, we can shake hand with anyone. So that's why it's a respectable hand. You cannot use it for the purpose of cleaning of your sexual organ. Yes, if there is any problem in your right hand, then you can use in your left hand, so then you can use the right hand. So I hope you all really understand, and if you have any questions, so ask me through the comment. Now remember one thing, when you entering into a restroom, so there are so many things that you must to be noted. As a Muslim, when you enter into the restroom, so just put your left hand in the first, just put your left hand into the restroom and then say Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubsi wal khaba'ith, because it's the hadith of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that kana iza dakhala al-khala'u qala Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubsi wal khaba'ith, that any one of you when you enter into the restroom, so just put your left hand and say Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubsi wal khaba'ith, that you just say that protect yourself from the ghost. You know, the restroom or the places for the restroom for the goose and also so other bad things. So from these bad things must select the help of Allah by reciting this dua, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubsi wal khaba'is. So I hope you all will understand. If you have any question, ask me through the comment, and if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, so please must subscribe the channel for the latest video. Thanks.